What's good, everyone? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. As you can see by the title, the thumbnail, today's video, I'm here to bring you all my WWE NXT New Year's Evil. That's right. They actually brought New Year's Evil. This is a new special NXT TV episode. They did it last year, which was the first time they did it. This time they did it this year, with which obviously the main attraction, the main event being the NXT Championship title match. But we also have 3 other matches taking place on the show. Overall, looking at this card, man, this should be a pretty good show. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to my NXT predictions for New Year's Evil. Kicking off, man, we have a 6-man tag team match playa. We have the team of Riddle and MSK, Nas Carter, and Wesley taking on Imperium, Walter, Fabian Eicher, and Marcel Barthel. Riddle and MSK, they've been in the little vignettes going on, MSK, Riddle. So this is going to be Riddle's first time in the new NXT 2.0. I don't know when was the last time Riddle was in NXT. I think it was NXT TakeOver. I can't remember. But he's back on NXT 2.0. This will probably be a one-night only appearance from Riddle. But yeah, man, they're taking on the team of Imperium and Walter. This will be Walter's first official match since losing the NXT UK Championship to Iron Dragunov back at TakeOver 36. So Walter, man, Fabian, Marcel, Riddle, MSK, this should be a really good 6-man tag team match. Crap, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys open up the show. And I'm actually going to go out and say it. I think Imperium, yes, I know, Imperium will be getting the win. I'm predicting Imperium to win this match. But overall, this should be a pretty good 6-man tag team match playa. Now, before I get to the championship matches, I believe another match was supposed to take place on this show, but I'm checking this out on Wikipedia and it's not on here. I believe AJ Styles and Grayson Waller are going to be facing each other at New Year's Evil. I don't know if that's still happening or it got canceled. I don't know. But if it is still happening, I'm going to go out and say, and I think that AJ Styles will defeat Grayson Waller. It's probably going to be by DQ or something like that. I don't think AJ is going to beat Grayson Waller clean, but I still think AJ Styles is going to get the win regardless. But like I said before, that match might not happen. I don't know because it's not on this match card I'm looking at, but who knows? If it does happen, well then, now you know who I think is going to win that match. Now, we get to the women, the triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Mandy Rose versus Cora J versus Raquel Gonzalez. Obviously, Mandy Rose and Raquel got some bad blood between each other because Mandy took the title off Raquel. Cora pinned Mandy Rose in the war. Well, she didn't pin Mandy Rose, but she made the pinfall win for her team at War Games, and she pretty much been getting into the ear of Mandy to the point where even Cora J feels like she deserves an opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship. So all 3 women, Mandy Rose, like, screw it, I'll fight both of you, and this is how this match came to be. Man, you guys know me, I'm a fan of Toxic Attraction. They could put the title on Cora J, but I feel like maybe that might be a little bit too early. I feel like Mandy Rose is going to hold on to the title for a little bit while longer, so I'm going to go out and say Mandy Rose is going to retain her NXT Women's Championship. As far as Raquel Gonzalez is concerned, I feel like this might be the last time we see her in NXT 2.0. The Royal Rumble is coming up, and I can see Raquel Gonzalez getting added up to the main roster really, really, really soon. Now, we have the singles match to unify the NXT North American Championship and the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. They're finally getting rid of this whole cruiserweight. Most likely, they're moving towards this open weight division with the cruiserweights now, which is good because cruiserweight division wasn't really doing anything. Carmelo Hayes versus Roderick Strong. Who's going to walk out the first ever NXT North American and the Cruiserweight champ? I'm going to go out here and say it, man. I'm going to go out here and say Carmelo Hayes is going to win. I already said this a few weeks ago. But in the comment section, and I'm going to say it now, Carmelo Hayes will defeat Roderick Strong. This will be a pretty good match. But I'm going to go out and say that Carmelo Hayes will win, and he will become the first ever NXT North American Championship and Cruiserweight Champion. Obviously, NXT really sees a lot in Carmelo Hayes. Nothing against Roderick Strong, but I just feel like if you really, really want to get you more eyes on Carmelo Hayes, you have him unify the belts and you have him be the first champ. Now, the main event, Tommaso Ciampa versus Braun Breaker 2 for the NXT Championship. These two men fought a few months ago back at Halloween Havoc. And Braun put up a big performance, but it wasn't good enough. So is this Braun Breaker's night? You know what? I think and some tells me in my gut, I do think we see a new NXT champ. Yes, I know a lot of people love Tommaso Ciampa, but I think this is Braun's time. I think they want to put the title on him. You want to establish Braun, you put the title on him. If you don't, well, then who knows what could happen. But I am predicting that Braun wins the NXT Championship. But who knows what happens, man? Who knows what happens? Maybe Braun loses and they decide, you know what, Braun, let you go to the main roster. But I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. Braun, I think he needs to win the NXT title first. So Braun's going to win. That's what I'm predicting. And that has been my predictions for NXT New Year's Evil, which will be coming out this Tuesday night. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. This predictions. I'll be back tomorrow with my Raw review. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're on the road to 500 subs. Guys, we're about 2-3 subs away, man. We can do it. We're almost there. We got it. And also, when we get to 500, plan on doing the Q&A. So, yeah. But thank you guys for joining this review. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. Until, yeah.